What's up guys, it's Drac, and this is my review of the brand new Rival Forerunner XX III 1200, which just means this is a 2023 Rival blaster. It's part of the Accu-Rival line. It's saying that you should also be on the lookout for the Pathfinder and the Vision. I really dig the Pathfinder. And this is kind of the internal magazine equivalent, right? It's a pump action Springer with an internal magazine as opposed to the Pathfinder's external magazine. So I'm pretty stoked just because I really like the overall design of the Accu-Rival stuff. I think that this claim is absolutely bogus, but I won't waste your time about how these rounds are no more or less accurate than other Rival rounds, or including knockoff Rival rounds, which are not as good as they used to be, but are still infinitely less expensive. So without any more getting into it, it's got the optimized barrel. It's got the adjustable reel sight. It's got the nonsensical testing data. For about 30 bucks with tax here in Georgia, you could have an Accu-Rival Forerunner, etc., and so forth. So I'm gonna go ahead and bust it out of the package here. Oh, one more to go. I assume that the rounds are down in here. Hasbro's been really pushing for plastic-free packaging. They've been doing a pretty good job of it. It looks like it comes with just enough rounds to load it up once. Go ahead and bust those out, and they are, in fact, the hexagon Rival rounds. They're a little different. If I push it all the way in, it'll eventually focus on them. And I think that you'd get a lot more merit for the hexagon dimpling being somehow more accurate if it weren't for the massive seam in all of them. It's actually more apparent how these are made than it ever was with the original Rival stuff. So priming back opens up this gate in the front. Again, just one more time, when it's closed, it's closed. Try not to shut anything attached to you like fingers or hair in there, but when you open, the breech opens and you are able to tuck your Rival rounds in like that and kind of load them into an internal magazine that curves backwards and into the blaster. It should hold all 12 of these, no problem. Speed loader would be really great for this, but at the end of the day, so would an external magazine. You know what I'm saying? So this is really your off-the-field Rival solution, as opposed to something that reloading quickly is more important. The rear sight is in fact adjustable. It's got levels of articulation where when it comes forward, it's down, and when it goes back, it goes up. That looks a lot like this. That's a prevalent gimmick in all of these Accu-Rival things, is they've got this translucent front pip, and then the rear sight has some sort of angle of elevation thing that it could change. Now, there is a hop-up tab in this, although it is very, very small. It is made of rubber, proving that Hasbro understands the concept of putting a hop-up tab in their, spherical ammo blasters, even if they refuse to do it in any of the Hyper blasters, possibly because the Hyper's not doing very well. Be that as it may, let's go ahead and set this forward. Prime like so. The grip is actually quite large. It's pretty good in terms of its overall grippiness. I wish that it had more of a tactile kind of feel, but for my size large hands, we've got pretty good purchase. There's actually room for a little bit more if I needed it. So certainly living up to the overall size profile of rifle. On the back, we've got one attachment strap point here where you could hook it in, and then the grip itself, quite comfortable. There is a safety on it. Front is locked. That's no-go, and then back, easily accessible with one hand is go. So feels like it's got a little bit of power to it. Let's hold the trigger down, and there is no slam fire. In fact, when the trigger is being held down, it won't prime. Interesting. Lots of power in this guy. Very, very cool. Let's take it outside. Let's put it over the chronograph. Let's see what it's got under the hood. Alrighty guys, so we're out here with the Rival Forerunner. We've got it loaded up. We've got the chronograph out here. I really, I like this blaster. I think that it comes so close. It almost looks like an Overwatch blaster. It's got very Reaper shotgun vibes to it. Plus everything that you've got going on in the Accu-Rival world. I think that the design, the grip, both here, trigger and pump grip, is all really good. I don't understand the logic in not giving it slam fire. I think that's a huge missed opportunity, but when firing on all cylinders, you're getting 82 FPS, 88, 84, 81, 83. So with an 80, I think that it's safe to say mid to low 80s is a solid performance for a Rival Springer, particularly one coming in at this price point, and realistically one of very few that you can get on the shelf right now. While I certainly prefer the Pathfinder, I think that this has got a lot of room to run. So our target is 25 feet away. We should have a few shots left. Let's just put them down range. That clipped it. Hit. And 3 out of 4 ain't bad, certainly. Spinability is sort of mid. You might want to Death Blossom into your spins if you did it the right way. I don't know. This one's a thumbs up, right? In a world where it's hard to get a pump action rival blaster off the shelf, and barring getting one off of eBay or Goodwill or Blaster Barn or something along that line, I think that, you know, the price is fair, the internal magazine is substantial, and the overall ergonomics and performance is good. Not having slam fire is a huge miss, and something that I'm sure that they will rectify in the future if they decide to continue pursuing the AccuRival line. Other than the slam fire snafu, I think that this one is a solid pickup, so this one gets a thumbs up from the channel. Thank you guys so very much for watching. If you'd like to pick one up, I'll put a link in the description box down below. And don't forget, subscribe. Throw me a thumbs up. A kind comment goes a long way. I'm trying to really front load a lot of content right now, and I do it all for you guys. So I really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to smash the bell, do all the YouTube jazz. Much love. Blast on. Drac out.